it's too cold.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. This is to all. My name is Nur Amalia Putri with name 2110233200007. English subject with Professor Miss Dini Arini MPD. The topic about national hero, the female hero era Kartini. Without further respect to era Kartini, let's look at the story of the struggle of the female hero whose contribution is no less great for Indonesia. Raden Ajeng Kartini, or rather called Raden Ayu Kartini, is an Indonesian national hero and Javans. Kartini is known as a national hero who fought for women's liberation. Era Kartini is also known as the woman who pioneered equality between women and men in Indonesia. She was born on April 21, 1879. Her costumes are still strongly held by the people, including her family. One thing that was prescribed from her family was education, and that's only until she finished elementary school. But because she was so thirsty for sciences, she made herself want to continue going to the higher level. But unfortunately, the father did not give permission for continued schooling. However, because of her don't want to oppose him, she was forced to do as he pleased. Kartini was finally dominated by the father until the time she married. To relieve her boredom at home, she spent most of her time reading science books, reading newspaper or magazine of European culture. Her appetite for reading turned into daily habit and daily rumination, and she did not hesitate to ask the father if there was something she did not understand. That the reading gradually transformed her into a well-informed woman. Through the reading, she began to think of improving Indonesian women, as at the time, Indonesian women were far behind European women. Even at the time, Indonesian women had very low social status. It's driving era Kartini in order to free Indonesian women and fight for them to achieve equality, liberty, and autonomy and legal equality. Era Kartini wanted to see Indonesian women can study and study like the other. Because, in her view, women should not only be able to handle the household. More than that, women should also be able to have vast insight and knowledge. She began to gather his women for instruction in reading and writing, and author of knowledge. Day after day, Kartini became engrossed in reading and teaching. Because of her effort, she was finally granted the freedom to erect the first women's club built next to the Rampang County Government Office, and now known as the Indonesian Girls' Club Building. Not to the end, she has set up female schools in many other areas, like Semarang, Surabaya, Yogyakarta, Fortuna, Madiun, Cirebon, and so on. This method is known as Kartini School. Raden Mas Tirto Adi Surjo, Mr. Journalistic, is writing a story about Nyai and the concubine of royalty, where women at the time were viewed only as a property of the main power and nothing more. Kartini experienced this era, period where women become sexual objects, men who considered polygamy and concubinage to be symbol of manhood. Kartini is a child of a nation who goes forth in thought, and she wants her people to as do the Europeans. This Kartini does not hesitate to criticize traditions that are highly conservative and highly insulting to women. Why do people have to squat in front of the parents and nobles? Why does a woman have to be kept in the house like a pet? Nah, Kartini lived in a time of feudal culture, where the Japanese culture viewed women as only male property, and this was what all Kartini was fighting against. Thus Kartini had to be marginalized because of fighting the feudal Nusantara culture, between which women are only half human. Who do you think gave an Indonesian woman the most access to education? Who do you think brings honor and respect to women? Who do you think makes a woman and a man equal? And who do you think was the first declared woman emancipation? The answer is R.A. Kartini. That's why every April 21, the Indonesian National commemorates Kartini's birthday in memory of his great service to Indonesia. Kartini fought with her weapon ideas and ideas. She broke down the walls of rudeness, broke down the thick wall of the old morality, and brought about a renewal of culture, a culture just and free from discrimination. The sword can rust, but the idea is always eternal ideal and progressive Kartini ideas that make it into a special figure and inspire the Indonesian woman movement after that demand justice and equality. As R.A. Kartini said once, that women must make a history of themselves, stand equal, sit equal. Women should still get an education like men. Alright, come to the end of the topic of national hero, the female hero R.A. Kartini. Thank you for your attention and listening. Have a good day, everyone.
Is it too cold?